We are here for the final of Team Tourers. Nay, that's the wrong one. You've clicked on Race Asylum's one, not Ost's one. But I am in as a late replacement for Phil. So you got me this evening instead of Phil. In for an interesting one. Obviously this is the final, so we have what do we have here? Let me try and get some information up. What do we have going on this evening? We have the top two teams fighting it out for the championship. Only half a point between them. That is Yes Cargo with Kingy and Shelty, and then we have I can't remember the team name, but I know it is Ost, Ian and Sonic, Iron Plebs, that's it. They are fighting it out for that first position. Some special rules. Obviously, usually Tourers we have one race first and then we have another race. We usually have a short race and then a main race followed. But tonight, with it being the 24-hour layout of Nürburgring, the guys are in for just, I think it's an hour and a half, maybe? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's 50 minutes. I'm a little bit late to the party here. But also, what we need to remember is everybody has to use the compound, every compound of tyre, so the softs, hards and mediums are needed for at least one lap. I hope everybody can hear me as well. It's going to be an interesting evening. Only half a point between the two top teams. That is crazy at this stage in Team Tourers. The grey stuff is the track. They do say that indeed, Hansa. Hopefully everybody can hear me. It's a lot better without the names on it, doesn't it? I just realised I'm not reading chat, the right chat. Hold on 1 second. I'm an actual player and I don't even have the right chat up in front of me. Please bear with me. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Now I'm reading the right chat. I'd clicked on the wrong stream. Hey Phil, yeah. That's the easiest thing with streaming it straight off the PlayStation, I suppose. Just wham bam, thank you ma'am. One click of a button. But I do need to look at getting a PC upgraded so I can start having my Streamlabs and stuff back. I do miss having it, my streams. Or I just have the ability to have streams looking a lot better than what they do. Seems to be a bit of lag in there. I don't know if that's because of me. The guys actually have 20 minutes qualifying as well. Forgot to mention that earlier. So more than enough time to... Yeah, exactly, so you can customize stuff then. It gives them plenty of time to get in. What is it, 8 minutes? Are we thinking 8 minutes? 8.5 a lap, so you get 2 laps in. He thinks Tom always wiggles. Let's have a look at another top team. Is Shelty in that FF? Don't think the FFs are going to have a pleasurable night around here. Not that they have done all season, to be fair, once the tyre weights come into play, but I think this evening they're not going to have a pleasurable one. Oh, I've never noticed that. So did they use the short layout of the nürburgring, of the Nürburgring GP circuit on this layout? I've never noticed that before. Who have we got flying around here? Let's give Harlock some screen time. Harlock, I think, is leading the individual championship. We have a lot of championships going on. We got nice little jump there. That was nice. That he won lap because you were out lap within like 3 minutes time. Right. Okay. I got you, Phil. I got you. Of course, the out lap, isn't it? Of course, of course, of course. But yeah, as I was saying, we got a lot of championships tonight. We got like championships within championships almost. Titles to be won within titles. We got the individual. We got the team. And then there's little pockets everywhere. When I was looking at the league table, little pockets of close battles everywhere. It's gonna be an interesting one. Green Hell, of course. Yeah, that is a good point. I like to have a big gap as it is, so I do that quite regularly. But on here, yeah, so much can happen that you wouldn't want your lap hampered. For example, if you're following me around here, I'm definitely hampering your lap at some point. Definitely. This is such an exciting part of this track. Really enjoy this final sector. Bit laggy. Have a look through who else is on track. We've been watching Tonic, we watched Ant a little bit. Is Ost is also in that battle for team champions with Yes Cargo and Iron Plebs. Half a point. That is crazy. Maybe if we do an onboard, maybe not as laggy. It is looking a little laggy, Phil, I will admit that. I know all my internet is, I'm the only one really using it in the house. I made sure. Because obviously on a Sunday, for some reason, my internet seems to have moments at times as well. But I have seen that Kingy has just said, if we are ready, we will be getting underway. We've also got Jakey in here. I forgot Jakey was in here in the Bugatti. So, qualifying time. Predictions. Who do we think will get pole around here? Do you think car will matter? Obviously it'll matter. But what are we thinking? Kingy already from Phil, because it's Nords. He does love Nords, doesn't he? He really, really does. We've also got Austin here, who's a bit of a wizard around here. Just waiting. Just waiting. For it to begin. Just waiting for everybody to be ready, and then qualifying will be underway. Gov is another one to watch out for this evening. Didn't realise Gov was in here. This lobby is ram-packed. It's a very fast lobby. Gov on a pad as well. Ant is also on a pad, I believe. Just waiting for a few drivers. Ian says he's worried in chat. Nothing to worry about, mate. Yeah, that's why I said I'm pretty sure he's still on the pad. I'm not too sure if he has received that wheel yet or not. Be a game changer for Ant though. Just stick to your own race, Ian, mate. You'll be fine. Sure, there'll be mistakes from plenty tonight. 10-lap race. So, however long that is for you guys to work out, 80-odd minutes-ish. Ian's also on a pad. Sorry, Ian, I didn't realise you were on a pad, bud. Ian also on a pad. I think we will be getting underway. I think that's what's going to be happening. I assume everybody will just be getting all the right tyres. Excuse me. Oh, it's going to get interesting now. Good luck to everybody, says King Ears. That's usually the sign that he's about to press the button. Here we go then. Hello, Gov. How are we, mate? How are we? Good luck. Good luck in that feather around here. SpongeBob's bound to bring you luck. Bound to. One of my favourite liveries of the series, this series. We'll chuck all that on and we'll get rid of driver names. Why is nobody going? Lobby stuck, maybe? No, we just got in there very early, so Kingy, as usual, is the first out. Let's get that view changed. Good luck to all drivers this evening. This is no easy feat. Unless you love Nords, unlike myself, I'm really not a fan of it. Yeah, they've been really good. There's another one there. There's Patrick. So we got SpongeBob, we've got Patrick, and when we get down to Ant, who is still currently sat in the pits, can't quite remember who's on his car. We got the Turbo, the Snail. Do you know that's one of my favourite kids films? I don't know if anybody said it during comms. Can't remember if I did or if you have, Phil. That film is quality. I'm saying it now. One of the best kids films out there, along with the Baguettes on there. In the Mazda, that is Shelty. We got Oscar in the Porsche. Technically should be at home at this track, realistically. In real life, I'm sure a lot of testing's done near here or on here or so on and so forth. We've got LOL in. There we go. There we go. It's a great film, check out. It's a very good film. Another favourite, one of my favourite liveries is the Team Valkyrie liveries. They're very nicely done. I don't know, everybody knows I am very fond of the bright livery and a bright car colour. There's something about their Team Valkyrie liveries that really do set it off for me. So we got Gov there in the SpongeBob livery that we were just talking about. How can't you love that one? How can you not? I will focus on one driver once we get on with qualifying, but it is a long lap, so we have plenty of time to scroll through everybody. Oscar drop back. We got Jakey also with the Team Valkyrie livery in the Bugatti, as everybody knows, one of my favourite Group 4 cars. Until tyre wear gets involved. And then we say no as Jakey dips a wheel on the grass there. Get a little bit of sideways motion into that turn in. Oscar Echo is also part of Team Valkyrie in the Supra. Now I've been driving that in many World Series, and for a Group 4 it is very tail happy. So credit where credit's due to Echo for the either A, choosing this car, or B, sticking with it because of no choice. Because I'm personally not a fan of it. But that does look very nice. What else we got on track? We got Ian in the Mercedes for Iron Plebs. The pink and black. The Mercedes AMG, very nice car. I haven't drove that much, but then I did one test session in it, and bloody good car that. It's a very good car. It's kind of drives how you expect it to drive. Don't know what it's like in a race or with tyre wear on, etc. But just no tyre wear, no fuel wear, flying around a couple of laps on a track, it does what it says it does on the tin. Of course, it's Gary the Snail. Gotta love Gary. Who doesn't love Gary? If you don't love Gary, we can't be friends, I'm afraid. Poor old Gary the Snail. So Ant in the Jaguar. There's another car that I haven't driven all that much really. In Group 4. So I have no idea how that actually feels under race conditions. A lot of curve there from Ant. Tonic in the Macca, another one of my favourite Group 4 cars, if not my favourite Group 4 car at the moment. Such a nice car to drive, so planted. At one point I hated it, but then I learned to love it. weird gearing system on it, but every car has its quirks on that. I noticed that Iron Plebs are very much at the back, so they have given themselves plenty of breathing room. They got no love for Squidward, it seems. It doesn't seem as Squidward is always the bad guy, let's not forget that. Always a grumpy. Maybe if Baz was in the team, they would have a Squidward car to represent the grumpiness. Harlock also giving himself a bit of breathing room. Some gold Lamborghini with a purple visor that catches lovely in the sun. And Ost also in the Lamborghini, part of I had to deal with him on Friday at a party chat. He could deal with that one. Part of Iron Plebs as well. So like I said, it seems that Iron Plebs have given, like Phil said earlier in chat, given themselves a bit of breathing room. So anybody has a pleb moment or any incidents kick off in front of them, they got the space, they got the gaps that they need. Got the gaps that they need. So we'll scroll back through, we'll see where Kingy's coming up to. Like I said, Turbo. If you haven't watched it, maybe because you haven't got kids and that, honestly, please do. It's a really good film. I won't even say any spoilers about it, but it's a really good film. This Bugatti just eats curbs. Oh, a little jump from the Bugatti. Kingy's pushing flying. Do you know what I mean? We got a 3-ton Bugatti jumping up off the ground there. And again. Wow. Spectacular scenes at the Nürburgring here. Bugatti's jumping off the ground. Can you hear the festival in the background? As Kingy's coming round to come down the back straight, we will just pan through one more time through the field. Oh no! As Shelty has a moment. Oh! Caught that at the wrong time. We will jump to Payan, who's also starting, so it's not going to be good for Shelty. Shelty needs to get rid of that damage. He'll know that though. Shelty's seasoned. Got Jakey there as well lined up. I think we will. Where's Kingy stopped? On the mini-map then, it looked like he had stopped. It's just flick through, guys, I think. That is very true. Better to do that on the outlap. We will just check the damage is gone. The damage has gone. The joy he's got is all that power down the straight, all that grunt from that Mazda engine. As we are coming through to drivers starting their lap then, as Kingy is about to get us underway for the grand final of Team Touras Nürburgring 24-hour layout. Here we go as he comes into turn 1, all the way down to first gear. Quick by a second to get the rotation up into third. All the way down to first again. I love watching other people drive, you know. Especially if it's a car that you drive regularly. You get to see what they do differently. Especially if they're slightly quicker than you as well. I don't think I would have grabbed first myself. We will let Kingy crack on with his lap. It's long laps. We will just scroll through everybody, give them all a bit of qualifying air time. I know we usually jump on board one person. We have time to give everybody some time. I can see that the midfield pack looks very bunched up. Lamborghini's been strong. It surprised me this season. I don't know about anybody else, but this Lamborghini has surprised me this season. I didn't realise it was that strong. I can remember not long ago, or in the beginning, I say that not long ago, a few months back now, it was strong in one of the dailies, but ever since then it never gets looked at, like, so. And I know the Lamborghinis are doing well in this league, so maybe some people know something that I don't know. Gov is actually entering the nürburgring. Nords, green hell, call it what you want to call it. The guys are on it. Oh, listen to that Ferrari scream through the forest. A lovely sounding Group 4, isn't it? If you're into your supercar noises, certainly sound. Oh, as Gov is also pushing hard. Little wiggle as he came over the brow of the hill there. Oh, so we've got the drone out, it appears. That was a lovely camera view. Just a little lift from Gov there. We'll jump back through Shelty, who is in, as a lot of people say, the Group 3.5 Mazda. That's all great when there's no tyre wear on, but when tyre wear is involved, you don't want all that power, essentially, when your car is front wheel driven. So, be interesting to see what happens come the race, regardless of where Shelty gets it on qualifying, I think. I like this car. I didn't when it first came out. I've learned to like it. I wonder if anyone will push too hard and lose it and have to start at the back. Yeah, that is a lot. That can so easily happen, can't it? That's a very good point, Phil. Jakey in another Bugatti. Like I said, that thing can just eat up curbs. I feel that would be pretty good around here when tyre wear is not included. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. This section, just a little. Oh, it's a little dab. Okay, look how quick Jakey is down the gears. Hucking that Bugatti right up. You just see it hunkering down. This section's fun. All pretty flat, isn't it? No, am I at the right bit? I don't know Nords very well. No, I don't like this section actually. We let Jakey crack on as we've got Oscar. Oscar's got damage, so Oscar has got a moment somewhere. This is where we need a keyboard to be able to see what happened, but unfortunately we don't. So Oscar has had a moment. We know that from the damage we picked up just as we jumped on board. We'll leave him be. We'll let him crack on with his lap. Don't want to add any more pressure. And also LOL Power's also got damage. So that's two drivers we've come across damage now on their qualifying laps. Like Phil just said, he wondered if anybody would make a mistake pushing it too hard, and it appears two drivers already have. We will leave them in peace. It's Echo in the Supra has Tonic close behind. Now that's going to hamper either driver, if not both. You can see Tonic really gaining on that Supra. We're coming into braking zones. This isn't going to be ideal for Tonic. They are coming up to a straight, so this might not actually be too bad if Tonic can get through this section. If not, both laps are probably going to get hampered. I mean, Echo doing a gentleman thing and indicating for Echo to go down his inside. That was very smartly done from both drivers, I would say. If they lost any time, we're talking milliseconds on that one. That was very smartly done. very truthful, you know, have no idea until the lap times do start rolling in. Ian's picked up a penalty somewhere, so we know his lap is going to be half a second down, if not more, because of where the penalty is. Oh no. It's not going to be let Ian crack on with his qualifying. We are on, like I said, guys, we have no idea what sort of times are getting put in. Just letting everybody have a bit of qualifying air time, as it is rightly deserved. Oh, you want to stay inside there? I think he did. It's just the lag. Seems like battle of the Lambos back here. I could see Ost in the rear view. You can see him just in the rear. Shouldn't get hampered, maybe. We will jump onto Ost. That Lamborghini looks so nice around here. These boys just fly through here, glides over that curb, glides over that curb, out to that curb, tucks it in on that curb, glides over the out. And then you come to the left. This is YouTube corner, is it not? Am I mistaken? I don't think I am. Wave to the camera on the left hand side. Hello mum, I am on YouTube. Driving around the nürburgring. So Ost would have been shouting. We can see Kingy coming up to the end. Ant has also had a moment. We let Ant be as Kingy's coming round to finalise his first lap. He should get enough time to get another one by the looks of things. What is it going to be? An 8:22 for Mr. Kingias in the Bugatti Veyron. We will see how good that is. Is that enough to keep pole? As Payan's coming through, we already can see that Payan is in a 28. As we got Gov coming through, doing a 27. Who was that? That was Shelty. Jumped them both. He's on a 24, so Kingy, what's Jakey gonna do? A 27. Kingy is currently on a different planet to the rest of the lobby. Phil did predict that earlier in chat, because Oscar obviously had that moment, so that's not the greatest of laps. Lol still completing his, obviously had that moment as well. I think there's going to be a few drivers crossing the line. Did Lol get 8:48? Where did Tonic go? Tonic's up into 4th. I think Phil's right, because a lot of drivers have just parked up. What's Harlock going to get? Oh, another 8:22 by Harlock, off by 3/10, and Ost as well with an 8:22. I think you are right, Phil, as a lot of drivers are giving up on their next laps. So there we have it, the front three separated by 3/10, 4/10 to be exact. That is a nice view. Take a screenshot of that. Sit there, lads. Thank you. I can add that to the thumbnail. Kingy had a pen. Kingy had a pen. I like that, lads. That's a nice. Let's go that way. Ah. Oh, it won't let me. Oh. Look at that. There we have it. There's the thumbnail. All that. What do we have? We'll have one of them. I'll be able to add that to later on. Some people are attempting to complete their laps, but the continuation time shows Kingy pace here though to do it with a pen. You were right there with that one, fella. That was insane. As the guys are gonna start mucking about, we got what we wanted. We will jump out. Gonna make a quick cigarette for the race. 10 laps. 10 laps. So you can see down the right hand side, I can quickly go through it while the time is running down. We have Kingy on pole, we got Harlock in P2, we have Ost in P3, we have Shelty in P4, we got Gov in P5, we got Tonic in P6, Jake in P7, Pyan in P8, Ian in P9, Oscar in P10, LOL Power in P11, Echo in P12, and last but no means least, Ant Smasher in P13. In terms of team championships, we have Yes Cargo, I can't remember Harlock's team name, Iron Plebs, Yes Cargo, SpongeBob Skid Pants, Iron Plebs. Interesting. The tyres, Kingy's in chat. I won't win. The tyres die far too quickly on the Bertha. It is a heavy old beast. You were getting air in it, Kingy. You were flying that thing like it was a majestic bird. But you aren't wrong. That's the one. I used to love it in the sprint races last season. Used to love it. Phenomenal. The second you add any sort of tyre wear to it, it really shows its weight. It really does. It's probably on for an 820 without a pen. Different gravy, Kingy. Different gravy. Honestly, that is mad pace. That is insane pace. It's pace I dream of. Especially around here. Slowly learning it. Still don't enjoy the track, but I am slowly learning it. Needs must. So if Kingy, right, so that's interesting, guys, because if Kingy doesn't think he's gonna win it, that means it's certainly open. It's a 2-stop minimum, right? Starting tyre, then off on them, yeah. Because everybody needs to run the tyre at least once. As many laps as you want, but at least once. That is qualifying done. And confirmed. We will just chuck up the times. There we are. I won't read off the times, I've read them off. There is the final results. An 8:22.4 from Mr. King is flying. Absolutely flying. 3 people in the 8:22s. Could be exciting. Poor old Shelly is just going to go backwards. Off the start line in that FF. The Lambo is far better on tires. It's a lighter car. A lighter car. That's my only thing for it. My only explanation for it. Because I feel like you have to drive the Lambo a lot harder. 2 laps on soft is max and they die near the end of lap 2. Oh no. The only thing I would say is you've had plenty of practice over the weekend of driving on completely dead tyres. Because I will shout out that ERA team. What a performance they put on last night. Absolute valiant effort from both teams. ERA and TCR. Great. It was a great watch. keeping out the wall and you never know. Yeah, that is also true. That is also true. There's a lot of factors around here. It's a long race. It's a long one. I hope everybody's got their popcorn ready, their drinks ready. I hope everybody is, I hope all the drivers are ready. I don't think I'm ready because I had no plans in streaming this, but we are here. You guys are here with me. And stick at it, mate. There is no point because I would be not far off your pace. I mean that with no disrespect as well, my friend. I would be around this area, definitely. 100%. It's not for everyone. But please stick at it, mate. You'll only learn by doing. You will only learn by doing. It certainly is, but you can only learn by doing, and there's no point putting it off. That's what I used to do, and now I just jump in with both feet. It is what it is. If you die, you die. If you hit the wall, you hit the wall. You spin, you spin. If your tires die, they die. It's all good. I won't stick on you much. I won't give you thing. Extra pressure. I know I struggle with that when I can hear Phil talking about me. I get a bit more anxious, a bit more hesitant, hasty. Try too much. My hands will be knackered after this. Sooner the wheel comes, the better, my friend. You're not the only one though. Don't forget, Gov is on a pad. Ian's on a pad. Hello, Steve. I did see you drop in, mate. Sorry. No, Phil. Leave me alone. Nah, I do. I always do it though. I don't. We all do, don't we? A little bit. Do the best you can, Ad. Do the best you can, mate. As Kiggy has said in the race chat, and I will just repeat myself one more time. All compounds are mandatory tonight. I think it's on random weather. I don't know if rain could turn up or not. I doubt it though. But you never know. We'll just pretend that it could possibly turn up. I mean, I could have a quick look. Let me rephrase that current statement. It's preset to sunny, so no rain is coming. Hello, Hansa, and goodbye, Hansa. Are you in the other lobby? Are you racing this evening? Good luck if you are. We are about to get away. Lobby 1. This is where all the points are, all the important points, all the title races here. We are ready for it. Give me that spectate. Give me all that. Give me no names. Let's drop back to who did I? Is it a rolling start? It's a rolling start. Interesting. Okay. Rolling start. Everybody, we'll go through tyres in a minute. I can see some different tyres. We are underway. Here we go then as Kingy gets us underway. Everybody should be cleanly through turn 1 with it being a rolling start. Shelty having a look around the outside. Early on Ost, making that. Was he going to get that move done? Not quite. Ost hangs it around the outside with Gov. Also having a look. We've got Jakey and Tonic also side by side. We can see the battle in front as well. Is Jakey going to get the Bertha around? Oh, we've also got Payan getting involved. Good racing by all, nice clean racing. Everybody has got underway cleanly then with some good racing going on as well. Somebody had picked up a penalty. That is lol power with a penalty, unfortunately. And Smash was underway, that's good to see. Jakey's finally got that move done. Did Shelty get the move done? No, he didn't. Ost and Harlock are now fighting it out. Kingy is saying, see you later lads, I got places to be. That is the finish line. We'll leave him to it. Something happened, Shelty got through. Ost is under attack from Gov now as well, as we're about to enter the Nordschleife. Oh, Jakey's having a bit of that. He's like, fight lads, I'll have a bit of that. 7th place is already 6 seconds behind Kingy. Kingy is definitely a man on a mission in the big old Bertha, in the Baguette, in the Veyron. Pick your poison for what you call it, Ian. And Oscar lol power pick up a second penalty now. And is still underway. Kingy is 2.8 and climbing. Harlock's got a bit of a gap to Shelty, who's under pressure from Ost. See you later, Hansa, mate. Any lift off? No lift off this time round. This is where the Mazda should be able to just drive away a bit, give Shelty enough breathing room coming into the braking zone. We'll see, we'll sit on board 1 second and we'll just... Oh, I can see a battle happening in the background as well. Oh, Ost had a little luck, nothing doing. He's obviously going to be able to get the power down that four-wheel drive a lot sooner than Shelty. Let's have a look back here. I can see Payan's now picked up a half-second penalty with Tonic all over the back of him as well. Tonic will be wanting to make up positions, but what we will do is we will go through the tyres. Jakey's had some sort of moment. Wasn't Jakey further up? He was. Jakey's dropped back. Always sandbagging. It's very true. Jakey will be wanting to make up positions very soon. Echo's had a moment. No, Echo. No, we'll leave Echo be. Right, we got Kingy on the softs, we got Harlock on the hards, so we got P1 and P2 on completely different tyres. That might be why that gap is increasing. We got Shelty on the mediums, we got Ost on the softs, Gov also on the hards. Some of these boys get them out of the way. We got Payan on the hards, we got Tonic on the hards, Ian on the hards, Oscar on the hards, Lol Power on the hards, Jakey on the hards, and on the softs, and Echo on the hards. So mainly, most of the field, 75% of the field are on hards, 1 or 2 on mediums, 1 and 2 on softs. Kingy is thinking, right, I need to increase that gap. Does he know Harlock is on hards? It depends if he's got the stream up or not. Otherwise, he probably has no idea. The gap is increasing. Oh, as this battle is becoming a three-way fight now, as that's right, Ost and Shelty are on the softer compounded tyre than Harlock. So Harlock is doing a mega job. We're 4 minutes into the lap. technically halfway round. And Harlock is keeping these boys behind on the softer compound of tyre. Ost is on the softs. Ost will be wanting to get past them both, really. Not just the one, but the two. He can't be dealing with Shelty in front of him, really, on the mediums. Oh, they're looking. Oh, Shelty's having a little luck ski. There's that Mazda power bringing him around the outside. Oh, we're going to have a moment, are we? We're not. We're not. Side by side. Both are still on the grey stuff. Great racing in the final. Here we go. This is what we wanted to see. Oh, Shelty has got that job done. Great move. Great move, Shelty can now play gunner to King Ears and just let the pack almost bunch up behind him. Ost will be thinking, why didn't I get a bit more aggressive? Should have followed Shelty through. Shelty's going to be poor on exit though. We'll leave that battle fester a little bit. Keep our eyes to the left hand side as we got the teammates of Gov and Payan just cruising along. Payan with our half-second penalty. Gov with no penalty. Tonic needing to gain some positions as Gov has gone off. No, Gov. The hard tyres. Tonic picks up another position just as I was saying. He needs to be starting to make his way forward. He's now got Payan in his sights. Let's go further back. How's Ian getting on? Ian is doing okay. Oh, as we jump on board, Ian has a bit of a moment. Well held. Oscar's got Jakey for company now. As Ost is now into P2. We missed it. No, we missed it. God damn it, Nick. Ost is now. Oh. Right. It's all kicking off here. People are getting excited. I'm getting excited. Let's all calm down. Harlock is now back in P2. Ost is back in P3. No, it's in P3. And Shelty is back in P4. Something happened. We didn't see it. I apologise. We will sit on board a little bit longer. We did catch Ost going across the grass though after claiming P2. Payan now clinging on Shelty. All meanwhile though, Kingy has nearly pulled out a 10-second lead as he's coming down to the back straight here, or the final straight, or whatever this part is called, the straight. It's going to be over 10 seconds by the time he comes into the braking zones. I'm really curious about this Mazda power down this straight. 1.8 back to Shelty. What will that gap be? Tonic is now only just behind his teammate as well, and I think he will get Payan because, yeah, Payan had a penalty. This is the loss of penalty then. Oh, he doesn't quite get the move done. That Lamborghini's pretty quick down a straight. Gained half a second down that straight. Oh, they're going side by side. Oh, Tonic and Payan were side by side coming into the fast bit. Harlock's in, off them hards. Says, get me off, I don't want them. I'm done with them. Payan, the same. Anybody else further down? I assume everybody. Ian, get him off. Jakey, keep him on. I'll go another lap, lads. These tyres are feeling fine, don't worry. Lol Power, get him off. Oscar, get him off. Ants on the softs, going for another lap. Tyres are feeling good, boss. Echo, we will see what Echo does. King E's tyres. Are we calling that half or are we calling that a quarter? That front left, what are we calling that? I'm calling that just above a half, under a quarter, just to be awkward. He's now got a 12 second. So Ost has now picked up P2 and is pulling away from Shelty, but Ost is on the softs. Look at the Kingy was right about the tyre wear. It's right there. So we currently have the leaders of the league in, well, not the leaders, the top two teams in P1, P2, P3, P4. We are certainly in for a grand finale. So Harlock has come out onto the mediums and is still on them softs. Payan has come out onto the mediums. Lol has come out onto the softs. Ian's come out onto the mediums. Oscar's out on the mediums. And Echo's out on the mediums. Steve's pulling it a quarter. Already, oh, I forgot they start with a little bit less fuel, don't they? Does it take off again? It doesn't. No brake involved. Giggy says, I don't need brakes. What are brakes? We don't use them. A bit of Bugatti. It's a lovely section. Just throw it into the corner and hard on the brake down here. Leave Kiggy crack on. Ost now has a 4-second gap to Shelty. Shelty's tyres are doing okay on the mediums, I say. No, they're not. We lie, that's the difference, look. So his mediums are doing worse than Ost softs. And Tonic on the hards, 5 seconds behind. Has Gov on the hards. Did Gov pit? No, Gov didn't pit. So Gov was also like, no thank you lads, these hards are feeling okay, I'm going to take a round again. This is the pit stop. So that's 44 seconds behind Mr. King is. That is the leader of the pitters, Mr. Harlock. Jakey's got a lot to do in the final quarter, well, 3/4 of this race. That gap is slowly starting to come down. That front left will be asking Giggy if it is time to come in. How much longer do we have left? He'll be telling them, well, we got another 5 minutes left of this lap, unfortunately, so you need to hang the hell on, my friend. Oss tyres just, and only now reaching a quarter wear on that front left. Shelty's mediums. The hards are even wearing pretty hard too. No real battles. There's a couple of battles at the back here. Let's have a look, see how the guys get on. The guys that pitted. So Lol would be wanting to make up all that time. It's a nice place to be on softs. You can just use them to their full advantage. You're not fighting anybody, you're just driving the nürburgring on your own. Time trialing it. You want a decent gap in front of you when you are on the softs, it seems, because you can just push as hard as you want. I think Kingy will have to come in at the end of this lap, or he will be driving on a dead Ferrari. Don't have make a go. It does, Steve. I said that at the beginning, mate. Let's find one. Gov's got a Ferrari. It really does. At full chat, that thing is screaming. Gov is closing in on Tonic. A little bit. The gap keeps going up and down. That Ferrari isn't half bad either. Who's Gov? He's gained a lot through one of the carousels there. I think that's the first carousel, isn't it? He gained a hell of a lot through there. Bit of a battle going on here, is there? The guys getting closer? They are. Lol must have had a moment. He has, because he's dropped behind Ian. Oscar can now see him, and Ant is now plugging along and only 4 seconds behind. Them Sauce will also be wanting to come in on this lap. So all the strategies coming into play. It'll be when they all come in until their final stops to judge it. Kingy has now increased that gap again. The tyre must have answered and said we can hold on for a little bit. As long as you promise to take me off at the end of this lap, we will give you everything we have, kind sir. Us are now in the realm of starting to ask for forgiveness. Possibly another, I don't know, yeah, you could possibly get another lap out of them. Maybe, I don't know, what are we saying? Are we saying we could get another lap out of Moss tyres? If I was Kingy, I'd do another. Kingy just a beast when he gets going, he certainly is. What'd you feel? What'd you? Around here? Right, what's the gap to Harlock? 45, he's increased that gap by a second. Let's see what Kingy does. I will have a quick flick through. I want to check, right. I want to check on this fight here. Yeah, right. What's going on back here? Sorry guys, just trying to catch. I'll make sure we do get overtakes. Obviously that's the problem with nürburgring. We will see what Kingy decides. What a monster. He's in. What will he come out on? Will also be quicker than Hards anyway, so avoid the extra lap on Hards. But he's decided to do the opposite of what Phil said, and Ost is staying out for another lap. So the softs, he feels like he can get them softs going. An extra lap, excuse me. Does Kingy come out behind Ost? Shelty's coming across the line, also taking them mediums another lap. Gov has come in off the hards. Is it going to be a battle on pit exit? Jakey's finally coming in as well off them hards. Where is Kingy? Why have they not released the car? Hards, he's doing the hard stint now. There's Harlock in the background, who is the, don't forget, the leader of the pit us. We'll wait for that delta to sort itself out and we'll try and work out some sort of gap. We're going to say 27 seconds to Ost in front and roughly 8 seconds to Harlock behind. We'll check all this because guys are going to be battling on pit exit, I feel. Gov has gone onto the medium, so is Jakey. These guys will be finding their extra grip now, so they'll be able to put in some quicker times than they have been. Lol has got past Ian again, so we missed that unfortunately. Oscar now and his Ant coming in off them softs as expected. How's Echo getting on? Echo's mediums will probably go another few laps. Will Echo get Ant? Has it been a clean lap from Echo? For an out lap, I'm gonna say yes. No? I don't know. I'm not good with times. Does he get the jump on Ant? Not quite, but that gap is gonna be closer up now then. There's pockets of battles starting to appear everywhere. I wonder if Tonic can gain anything. So what a turn of events. So Kingy has only dropped 4th. So he's down into 4th. He has Tonic in front of him, who are rivals. Tonic. And he can, with the delta, he'll also be able to see Ost, his other rival. on whether he's gaining or losing time. I like chasing. I don't know. I feel like a majority of people like chasing rather than being chased. This battle, it won't be much of a battle. I wouldn't have thought. They are teammates. I don't know about the rest of you, but yeah. So Kingy will just be watching that delta and hoping it just comes down and down and down and down. So obviously he's eating into that pit time for Oss. We will jump up to Oss and see. I assume he's going to need fuel. Yeah, no, he definitely will need fuel. I don't even have to jump to him. I already know. I'm just curious what's going to happen here. Some team orders. As Jakey lets LOL through, that is the smarter decision with LOL being on the softer compounded tyre. And as now it must have had a moment on them hards, they're not nice tyres, they are not. So, Ost has a 5-second gap over Shelty on worn softs that aren't looking too fabulous, but they're not looking too shabby, about the same as Shelty's mediums now then. 12 seconds, 6 seconds and 7 seconds. Tonic is in prime position because Tonic is Ost's gunner, just like Shelty is for Kingy, just because of how it's handled. And Harlock is now gaining on Kingy as well. Let's not forget Harlock. Harlock has a lot to play for here because Harlock is budding for champion, I think, individual champion, or he might have already won it, I don't know. So he's an extra spanner in the works, shall we say. Because that gap is, what did we say that gap was to Ost? Because that gap has decreased by a lot, I feel. A lot more than what it has to Tonic in front. Has Ost had a moment? Wouldn't have said, oh, 10 seconds. Is that just because of tyre wear, or is that a moment? Them fronts let Ost are just a little bit worse than Shelty's mediums. Harlock is gaining on Kingy very quickly as Harlock is on the mediums, who I assume will be doing another lap after this lap as well. So that is also crucial, because if Kingy's doing more than one lap on the hards, which I assume he'll have to, there's no... Oh, as I was about to say, Harlock, I wonder if that was lag, or if that was actually a moment. Harlock could just bring him along on the harder compounded tyre. So it's not the end game. It's not the end of the world if Harlock goes past and Kingy can just sit with him and put in. Oh, as Kingy takes too much curb on the inside of the carousel. If Kingy can just sit in the medium paces slipstream. The gap's increased now then, so Ost must have had a moment. As will Ost have enough fuel to get to the end? As we're coming through to YouTube corner now. I think Kingy would do 3 on hards if he only did 2 on softs. Right, okay. Okay, so Kingy's not going to do 3, so... Interesting. Let's go back. This guy's at the back, some screen time as Gov and Payan, that gap has opened up. But Payan came in earlier, right? So, yeah, we need to see. This is where I start getting confused. LOL is making use of them soft tyres. That was a smart play by Jakey. I get confused when everybody's done their pit stop, so we will... All I know is Harlock is the leader of the pitters. Well, Kingy is now. But was the leader of the pitters. The first lot of pitters. And Harlock can now see Kingy That's another thing I love, when you can see the target, when you stop having to look to the left of the Delta. Shelty started to struggle towards the end of this lap, and you can see why. Look at that tyre. FFs, man, they need help. If you're going to put them in the game, just give them some help. It's not hard, it's Group 4, sort it out. Anyway, here we go. Everybody in the top 3 will be making their first round of pit stops, as Kingy will be able to see them because of the sides of the straight. As you can see, just Ost coming over the top. So I think Ost, that's true, that is very true, Phil. I think Kingy is going to have the jump on Ost, definitely. Harlock seems to be the big gainer here. No? Was Harlock in P2 when he pitted? As that's Ost in on 0 fuel. 0. Used his best tyre though. Let's bear that in mind. So has Kingy, who is now using the worst. That's Shelty on with a little less fuel, so he won't need to. And Tonic also getting off them hards. Harlock is coming round for another lap, as expected. So Kingy retakes the lead then, and Harlock in P2. Will Payan get the jump on Ost as well? I think I can hear Ost Bugatti. He has. Okay, so Payan has done a very good stint. A very good lap, yes, here we go. This is where it's going to get interesting. Other cars are getting into play with everything. Shelty has Gov for company now then, and has put the hards on. Right, let's go through tyre compounds. We've got Kingy on the hards, Harlock on the mediums, Payan on the mediums. We've got Ost out on mediums, 18 seconds behind. We got Shelty on the hards. I assume Shelty will be out for a while on them. Gov on the mediums. Who came in? Tonic on the sauce. So Tonic is now car for Iron Plebs that will be wanting to put laps in. We got Jakey on the mediums. We got Ian on the mediums. We got Oscar on the mediums. LOL on the mediums as he spins on pit exit. He's just coming off the softs. Echo on the mediums. I assume Echo will be going again. He is very far to the right, and Ant on the hards, who will be coming in basing that on fuel. Ooh, as Kingy has picked up a half second, that won't help the cause. That will not help the cause. Oh, as the Bertha is starting to show its ugly head now. The ugly side of the car. Harlock's been pumping them laps in. Ost currently with the fastest lap of 25.0. A 25.0. Harlock's done an 8.27. Gap is a stable gap to say the least. So what is the tyres? So they're both on tyres, but Ost is on the fresher tyres, the fresher of the mediums. They're both on tyres. Obviously they're on tyres, Nick. Oh, we picked up a bit of action here then. Here we go. Gov looking around the outside of Shelty. Oh, come on, cameraman. He did got that move done. Got that move done in the Ferrari. What tyres is Gov on? Gov's on the mediums. That could possibly be why, as the fight here between teams at the top is Shelty on the hards and Tonic on the mediums. I'd be surprised if Shelty gives this up as, I'm not saying he gave it up easy, but certainly won't be as forgiving maybe to Tonic behind. With it only being half a point, you would want him to hold up Tonic if you're Kingy and make him waste them softs. You jump to that at the right time. Or pay attention to the left hand side, because don't forget Harlock is closing, or is pretty close to Kingy. That is slightly defensive from, here we go, Mazda Power. This is a battle between teammates there, not teammates, team 1 and 2. Ooh, Tonic had a little luck. Nothing doing. Gov is now just increasing that gap. Saying thank you very much, Shelty. Please do keep battling away with Tonic and don't let him through, sir. You're not only doing me a service, you're doing Kingy a service too. This is the problem, see, this is where it struggles. Also, the compound difference. Tonic is on them softs, who'll be really wanting to get past. Let's take it from Tonic's point of view. He's gonna be like, please get out of the way. I need to get these softs on a march. I can't be wasting these softs. It's a long track. No point for silly moves. But obviously the team game, and you're going to be wanting to get past your rivals sooner rather than later. We will jump. It's 4 seconds, so Harlock's obviously had a moment then, but Kingy does have that penalty to serve. Ost is closing that gap down. Just a quick look further down the grid. No close battles, so we will stick with Shelty and Tonic for now. Tonic was going to have a look at the inside of the carousel. Oh, Tonic's not quite taken that right, as he just takes straight across the curb. It certainly does, Dance. It's nice to see you in chat, my friend. Put a valiant effort in on Friday. I need to be keeping an eye on Kingy and Harlock up at front too. It's also a crucial battle, but I think it's safe to say Tonic, Shelty at the minute is doing a super job of keeping Tonic behind him on the softs. I'm all good, Dance, thank you, mate. He's doing a mega job. Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but Gov is on the mediums and he's pulled out a 3-second gap to these guys. So if you're Kingy now, this is all you can ask from Shelty. We've seen the state of the tyre wear. This is all you could ask for. Tonic will just be looking for every way possible. Like, can I do it through here? Can I get my nose up there? Is there a gap up there? You know what it's like when you're chasing a driver and you know they're on a different tyre. Not only that you know they're on a different tyre, you know they're defending. You gotta then get smart. Gotta get smart. Hello, Sonic. How are we, my friend? It's Kingy. Oh, I forgot he was on the straight. Right, okay, this gap is coming down because Kingy had that penalty, but Harlock's coming in this lap. Interesting. Okay, what is the gap? Oh, look at Ost. Ost is caught up to Payan. This is also mega for the championship. Okay, what's Payan doing? Payan will be coming in now as well, so Ost will have clean air to Kingy in front. Let's jump back to here as Tonic has got past him. Surely the Mazda will be able to get back through. Sit on board. Just see, Shelty's certainly going to have a little lucky. Mazda power. I feel like that could be tonic away. That will be tonic away now. So Shelty held him up for a good lap then. That was great work from Shelty. You couldn't ask for much more. That has promoted Gov up to P3 after the pit stops. That is interesting. I'm pretty sure that has mixed up. Ost has been on fire lately. He has, Steve. He really has. So. Let's go through. We got Kingy P1, Ost P2, Gov P3, Tonic P4, Shelty P5, Harlock P6, Jakey P7, Pyan P8, ooh, Lol P9, Lol in P9, does Oscar come out in clean air? I think he does, looking at the mini map, so that'll be Oscar in P10 and Ian in P11. Echo will be doing another lap, looking at the fuel and tyres, doing a very good job on their mediums. And the same, be doing another lap. Let's get to the business end then. We have, that gap is slowly coming down, but Ost is on a lot fresher mediums than Kingy's hards. Phil thinks Kingy will be doing another lap after this lap. And I think he's right, but that time is coming down. Looking at the fuel, looking at the tyre, I think you're right, Phil. I think Phil, and that'll be... Yeah, no. You'd have to do 4, I don't know. We'll see. Gov is doing mega driving that Ferrari then. People aren't, so Harlock is now on the softs and flying. Cleaning his tyres because he caught a bit of ground. Oh, half second. I think that's what he wasn't happy about. Ost was off when I skipped through. Sorry, I apologise if he was. He was, you're right, he has dropped it somewhere. He's dropped a second and a half since we were last on him. Good eyes, Phil. My apologies. No damage to be kept out of the barrier, maybe just a little whoopsie on the throttle. A little too much curb maybe, we will skim back through. As that gap and Tonic is now on a charge on them softs. McLaren's so good on tyres. Harlock be wanting to get past Shelty as soon as possible. Jakey's still on the mediums. Pyan's now on the softs. So are some of these guys planning on taking these softs to the end then? I feel like that's very brave. I did see that message, Phil. I wonder if he does know his ABS isn't on. This is probably the closest battle. Well, no, it's not, is it? Harlock trying to get past Shelty. Let's have a look. Can Harlock find a way past the Mazda? He's looking left, he's looking right. Shelty, no. Oh, it was all going so well. Oh no. Oh, who came through? Did Jakey? No damage. No damage. So that's Shelty down to 8 now then. That. Oh, Let's have a look up here. Pyan's getting, and Jakey getting feisty. Pyan on the softer tyre though, so Pyan just says thank you. Me and Patrick are out of here. That could be the defiant moment that gives Iron Plebs the championship. Depending on how it finishes, of course. Still a long way to go. We're only halfway through. We're only on lap 5 out of 10. Kiggy will certainly have to do another lap on these, I would have thought. That gap isn't closing rapidly though. It's closing, don't get me wrong, but oh, as we got, here's another fight then. Tonic now then, if Tonic strays the Mazda to react like that, luckily nobody was collected. Yeah, it could be maybe because of the brake balance, Sonic. Maybe, I assume Shelly would have it all the way to the rear. I don't know, I'm just assuming of course, maybe too hard on the brakes through that set, I don't know. This game does things that I don't think a lot of us understand other than that. Tonic will need to get this move done. Yeah, cold rears, tyre, possibly, let's have a look. You could very well be right there. Oh, mind you, they got a little bit of rear, wear. Oh my god, Nick, say the word. They've got a bit of wear on them. Let's see. Who's been there? Who we miss it? Oh, Pyan, no, Pyan. Pyan's had a moment then. Shelty's left the room. Is that a disconnect? Oh no, Kingy is a one-man band. That there is the defining moment that will give Iron Plebs the championship. The DC gone. No. What's the gap up front? 9 seconds. That is not what we wanted to see. That is not how we wanted to end. That is so unfortunate. All the cards were stacked against them. And now the nail has been firmly hammered into Let's Cargo's coffin for the championship. Oh, GT7, why'd you do this to us? You give us, you take us away. Tonic's got that move done on Gov before the straights. Gov will actually now have the slipstream. You'd be better off. Oh, or maybe it was done halfway down the straight. Look at the power of that Ferrari. Keep it up. Gov be going another lap, I presume. Everybody still be staying out, I presume. Yeah. Harlock can see the pair of them now as well. Look at Jakey's mediums. I assume he'll be jumping onto the softs. No, Jakey's going another lap. They will be definitely dead by the end of this one then. See some of the boys at the back of the pack. Some air time coming down the straight. Yeah, then we got Ian in that Mercedes on the softs. I know Ian wasn't particularly looking forward to it. As for luck, beforehand doing okay in P10. You can see and see Oscar when you're on the straight. That as long as you can see a car, got something to aim for. That's what I say anyway. So we jump to Echo coming down the straight. Going another lap. Credit where credit's due. If you're not a fan of this track and you're doing this race, credit is where it's due. Like, it's not a fun track if you don't enjoy it. It's not a fun race. You find yourself in no man's land, just time trialing it on different tyres. But it's good practice. So I'm glad to see Ant still sticking at it. It's good practice. Track time. You just can't get enough of it. You learn every time you're on track, you learn something new. 8 seconds. Kingy's hards. They probably still have grip though. That's how the hard would work, you know? Surely it wouldn't lose grip. Like, to a degree, if people get what I'm saying. Tonic. Oh, Harlock. All over the back end of Gov now then. Having a look. Oh, side by side. Coming into the... Oh, that was brave from Harlock. That was very brave. I wouldn't say... I don't know if that was an incident. I mean, Gov certainly isn't a dirty driver. That was not the place to be. It happened to me last week in Touras. If you put yourself on the outside, I think it's just a silly move. That's why just because it happened to me, and I look back at the replay, and realistically, if I would have just been more patient and waited, I would have done it down the next straight myself during that race. Maybe Harlock could have done the same there. Don't know. Obviously, in the heat of the moment, though, you go full send, don't you? As we got yellow flags. That's Ost. Ost has had a moment then. The gap to Kingy is 28 seconds. Iron Plebs are second and third with Tonic now the lead car. Ost front and back damage. Now clearing, so it happened 30 seconds ago as I was yabbering on, because obviously we had that incident. Jakey on the worn mediums. See how Payan manages and navigates Jakey in the big old Bugatti. Problem with being behind that Bugatti is that's all you see is Bugatti. Oh, as Jakey's tyre wear helps Payan get the move done. They're still side by side. Cameraman, please help me out here. I think Payan's got that move done. Let's go up. Yeah, plus this game doesn't help. It's not even a game that like you could. It's not the, like you could trust the driver like 95% of the time. The game, if a lag spike happens, and look at some of these drivers compared to some others. Some are really like wiggly, some aren't. Yeah, if you're side by side, yeah. I think that was a hard one. That was a racing incident. Rubbing is racing. If you're going to go on the outside, you hope the car can give you space, but if the car on the inside can't give you space and drifts wide because of understeer, once again, the driver doesn't know the car's going to drift wide or understeer. He doesn't mean to drift it. He doesn't want it. Nobody wants understeer, you know? So, yeah, you can't really put yourself on the outside and expect it to work every time. Echo's had a moment. Oh, as Ant is catching a moment. We said I won't give people a lot of airtime because of pressure. We'll let them run their races as lol. And Oscar seemed to have been in a bit of a battle. Midfield on the mini-map looks pretty bunched up, but it's really not. We've got Harlock again over the back of Gov. We'll see what happens now then, how he navigates it this time. It's going around the outside again. Gets it done. The four-wheel drive, the grip. Gets it done this time. There's no way he's taking them to the end though. So some people are doing a 3-stop. Interesting. Doesn't mean bad driving, just something goes wrong for them naturally, they're going to end up right too. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened to me last week. And I was so mad at the time, but you look back at it and you're like, well, realistically, if I wasn't a little bit more calm, that wouldn't have happened and I would have gained the position. The gap is coming down, but Kingy will be in this lap. You can judge that on the fuel. And then be on the mediums. You started on softs, right? Be on the mediums till the end then. Charlie had the DC. I can't believe that. The FFs. Charlie was always going to have a hard time tonight, and he did a mega job keeping Tonic behind at one point. All in vain. You did last week. It's a pleb. Oh, his Harlock's gone a bit wide there. No, rally cross in a Lamborghini. Interesting tactic. Wonder if anybody's done it. He's going to be coming in for his last stop with a 23-second gap to the cars behind are all coming down the straight. Tonic will be coming in as well. And Ost. So that gap's going to stay the same. So realistically, he's coming in with a 28-second gap. Nicky wasn't paying attention then. So that's Kingy in now. See if Harlock. But I assume Harlock's going to be coming in again. This is getting interesting. Knew this was going to be an interesting one. Strategies all over the shop. As Tonic and Ost are in, as I thought they would be, and Gov, yeah. So it was 28 seconds when he came in over Harlock. I'm curious as to what a pit stop is. What is the gap? What is the gap? Give us delta, give us proper delta please. Is Payan going to be coming around the outside? Has Payan stayed out too? 28. 28 plus 14, so that's what, 42 seconds for a fill up of full tank as well? Or am I wrong? 14, 28. Yeah. Here we go. And Payan is in between them both. Payan's actually purple. JT's finally had enough of their medium. But Harlock will be coming in again. Most people would have finished their pit stops now. So we got Kingy on the mediums. Payan will be coming in again. He's on the softs. We got Tonic on the mediums. Ost on the hards. Gov on the softs. So Gov's going to be one to watch. Jakey on the softs, another one to watch. They're going to start putting these lap times in. They're going to start pumping them in. That squeak wasn't me letting out a fart either, if anyone did pick that up. It was the missus coming into the bedroom. Payan is closing that gap down to Kingy. Wonder if Kingy will just let Payan go or not. Kingy's pace is phenomenal, to say the least, around here. He has certainly put that on display. How far is Kingy behind Harlock. 15 seconds, Phil, and kind of gaining, kind of not. To 15. I think Pyad has the pace at the minute on them tyres to be. Oh, here we go. That's where the Bugatti power kicks in. That. What gear was that? It flicks into 7. It just says, see ya. I've got a W12 behind me. What do you have? Well, the Lamborghini's like an Audi engine. Say what? 15 seconds. I don't think Harlock will catch. When he pits again, so I think Kingy went in. Yeah, I think I agree. That's how it's looking, Phil. This is an even bigger shame that Shelty DC'd. Pyad will start struggling eventually on them tyres though. Where is Tonic and Ost? Will Gov, I would assume, yeah, you can already see Ost. Tonic in a bit of no man's land now. 40 seconds behind Harlock. What did I predict? I said that a pit stop with full fuel was 42. So, will Tonic get the jump on Harlock or not? I think that's the next question to be asked. Yeah, Kingy's tyres now warmed up. Pyad's tyres now said, please change. I can't do another lap, sir. How's Jakey getting on now that he's got the softs on? Just a little dab of brake to get that back end round. Near the festival on the left. Germans having a party at the Nürburgring. Gov is closing that gap down to Ost. We're going to have a little bit of a battle for second, I think, come the end of this. That gap is staying at about 15. Kingy's now in the flow of the mediums, and Pyad is slowly dropping off. I think that is tyre wear as well. Tonic and Ost. I mean, Ost on them hards for 3 laps. How far back will he drop? Gov is there. Jump on board. Must be a passenger. Just a little left. Ooh, little downshift. Way will he look? Got the carousel coming up, so you just want a good exit coming out of here. Bumpy ride as we get a little bit of air coming out of the exit. Couldn't get the traction down. Jump back out. Did Tonic have a little moment then? I don't think so, but I think Gov is on one on them softs. Really is. Let's go back up here. 17 seconds. So Harlock is increasing that gap. Low fuel, low tyre wear. Harlock on a charge like he has been all season. Credit where credit is due. The gap to Tonic is 43 seconds. So Harlock could be P2 here. Could be close. You can hear the festival again. Gonna get the move done. Nope. The thing is, see, you don't know what tyre the car is on in front of you. Bit of a jump. Oh, he's gonna have a look. Not quite. Not a Ferrari-sized gap. Might as well wait until the straight now. You won't want to give him the slip. You want it to be the other way around. We will resume that in a moment, as this should be Harlock coming into the pits then. Yes, it is. We assume that. Oh, Tonic had a penalty, did he? Is he going slow? No, not really. I assumed this move would have got done, but that Lambo seems to have some power on it. Ferrari versus Lamborghini. All these years, it's always what it's been. Ferrari swoops around the outside of the Lamborghini. Job done before we even get into the braking zone. Nice job, Gov. What I am curious about is where will Harlock come out? And I do see the night closing in. It is getting darker. That is going to add something to these drivers. Where is Tonic? Just coming into the braking zone now. Here we go then. Harlock didn't need full fuel. Where did Payan come out? Jakey's not had a moment, has he? I don't think so. So, Gov on a charge on the softs. What did Harlock? Harlock will also be on a charge. 23 seconds is the gap to him and Kingy. Kingy being on the mediums. Will Payan, because Payan has now come out on the sauce for 2 laps as well, will Payan close that gap to Ost? Jakey's 20 odd seconds behind. Jakey's just time trialing at the minute. Let's go further back, we'll see how people are getting on here. Oscar's come out on a fresh air sauce. He's going to be time trialing at the minute. Lol. Probably on that till the end on the mediums, running a bit wide here. Ian is also going to be out until the end on them. Let's not forget, guys, they have been going an hour already. You see at the bottom left. Apparently they've already been going an hour and 3 minutes. So it's a long old hog, this race. Credit is due to all drivers competing. I'm going to say Echo's out on them till the end as well. And Ant is good to see him sticking with it. Didn't wanted to back out, but is glad that, oh, he's had a bit of a moment. We'll jump off him. I'm glad to see him still in the lobby. I really am. Like I said, track time. You can't get no better time than track time. Going on back here, Gov is on a charge. 2 seconds, Tonic in front. Gov might pick up a P3 here. You're certain SpongeBob and him will certainly be thinking a P3 is on the cards here. that gap is coming down a little bit, wasn't it? 23, so that's maybe 2 seconds. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it was 22. What we will do, just for the moment, is leave you on the charge and gov while I grab myself a drink. 1 second. Gap has stabilised a bit now at 2 point, just over 2 seconds. Some of these guys are going to be driving on dead tyres for the last lap, I feel. So I still think there might even be more twists and turns in this here. It's taken another 2 seconds. Harlock is on a mission. He's read the chat, he's seen it. You know, I've seen all you moaning about the team championship. Hold my beer, I got something to do. The individual championship. Not only that, I might even win the final. It's on a mission. On a mission. Gov has closed that gap down. Did say he was the one making a charge at the minute, and Payan has also closed that gap down to Ost. No more battles. Is Ant still going? He is. Go on, Ant. I'm lapped in. We will sit on both Gov and Tonic a minute then. Gap is coming down. Will Gov do what he did to Ost the lap before? And just have him down the straight. He's done it once to one Iron Pleb. Can he do it to another Iron Pleb? I think he's gonna. That gap is certainly coming down. But then my question is, how far... oh, I do score then on this stream, that was close. How far of a gap can Gov create? Because I feel like his tyres might die and Tonic's definitely won't. Tonic's fine until the end. I think that's the problem we got going on here. Kingy's tyres aren't making it till the end without dying. Harlock's down to 16 seconds now. I think that's the same, but the problem is with Gov, unfortunately, I think his tyres, yeah, they're going to die, and then that means Tonic then will be on the better tyre. So, Gov gets past Tonic and Pine gets past Ost, I'll definitely shake the championship up. I don't think it'll still be enough though, Steve, because it's just Kingy on his own. They got 3 cars scoring. Payan and Gov and Harlock are the team on a charge at the minute. That team is drivers because it's separate teams. Nice to see everybody on the black stuff. Kingy's coming down the final straight then, and Harlock will be able to see him, will he now? Yes, he will. So a 15-second gap down this long back straight, and you can see the driver in front of you. Tonic's had a good final sector to this lap, and Gov has dropped back a little bit. Because DC, I think Shelby will still get that. That's true. Maybe. Okay, so it's two. Yeah, maybe then. Maybe we'll have to see. We'll have to see when the results are all said and done. As Payan is now only 2 and closing. Kingy is going again, yeah. Kingy is taking that medium tyre to the end. I presume that's going to die. But will Hart... I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm getting excited. You know, I do that quite often, so misses. Excited too early. Yeah, the gap's starting to open up a bit more now. This is tyre wear coming into effect. Pyans though are still very good. Same as Harlock, see? 14 seconds that gap now. Jakey's tyre's definitely going to be dead because he's on the sods. He and the third member of Iron Plebs doing very well, sat in P10 currently. That Mercedes has got a dirty noise though, hasn't it? It's just a low grunt. It's like that, is it the Mercedes Black Series they do? Growly grunty. Lovely sounding cars. How is yeah, there we go then. We'll sit on board this for a moment or two. We will see if anything develops here because Pyan has fresh tyres. Ost is still currently holding the fastest lap. Did Pyan have a moment then? He definitely did. He lost like nearly a second. Okay, we'll jump off. Commentators curse. They always do make a dirty noise, the AMG. I don't want to suck other people commentators to this. I'll never do it again if that's the case. So we're coming through. Will Gov... I think Gov needs to get the move done this lap so he can defend for the last lap. He'll know that though. He needs to kind of do what Shelty was doing for a lap. Trying to keep that McLaren behind or be close enough so when you come to the long back straight you can just slip on high. Pyan will have to find his rhythm again, and he is. Gap up front, 12.5 now. Wonder how bad the fall off of that tyre is. It's leading to an interesting race though. Gap is coming up. Pyan now will be wanting to get a move done. You just got to be smart. You've just come off a long back straight. There's no long real overtaking places. You're a matching machinery. You just Ost is on the harder tyre. If anything, you want to put somebody into a mistake. Rather than looking for an overtake. My opinion, of course, the way I race, everybody races completely differently. That's why racing's great. You do the basics all the same, but then find the details everybody does slightly differently. That is what makes racing great. The gap is 11 seconds. I mean, it's a tall order, but it really does depend on what the lap times will be. mean, he's only 2 seconds off fastest lap. He's an animal around here, isn't he? He really is. Gov is still in a nice position, and Payan, this is where you'll be wanting a bit more extra horses from your Lamborghini to the Lamborghini in front of you. Don't think it's gonna happen though. Might do. Ooh, he's looking. This is where we saw a few moments. He's got the move done. Nice move, Payan then. Using the tyre advantage. Gets himself up to P5. So that's SpongeBob Skidpants. Currently sat P4 and P5. That is a very good result for them. We let Payan crack on as we can watch his teammate Gov ham the back of Tonic. I'll do it now, so I don't have to do it again, but if you're loving it... Oh, Echo! Echo! Echo. That is a shame. That is a shame. We've had 2 DCs. 2 DCs. Nice to see Ad still going. Let's get back to that battle. As I was saying though, if you're enjoying the action, please leave a like. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Very big tournament, league, championship, call it whatever the hell you want to call it, coming up soon on the Races Home channel, which I am very much looking forward to doing commentary on. But back to the action. That gap is 8 seconds now. Has Kingy had a moment, or is it tyre wear? I feel like it's tyre wear. Kingy is going to have a slither of tyres starting his last lap. 9 seconds. We'll jump back to this battle in a minute. We've come up to the final carousel. He's going to, Gov must be having deja vu just with a different iron pleb in front of him. I don't want to say I called it, but I did say if he could get past him at the start of the next lap and defend like a madman for the next last lap, was ideal. But he should theoretically, with the slipstream, get the move done down the long straight. McLaren versus Ferrari this time. Does McLaren have too much? No. Gov is there. When does Gov pull to the... He does. There we go. The Ferrari just sails on. Does it? Cameraman? Place yourself in a better position, man. Got the move done, even though the cameraman should have been stood at the top of the hill, not at the top of the hill and back. Bloody pleb. Okay then. Fight on for P3 and P1. And if Gov could hold up Tonic enough, with this track being as big as it can, he can get a rear gunner in Payan that has dropped Ost already by 9 seconds on these fresh softs, or fresher softs. A lot could still happen over the course of this last lap of the grand final in what has been quite a random season, to be honest with you. As in, half of the races got put back because of the lobby issues. I feel like a lot of drivers maybe signed up at the beginning and things have happened and unfortunately aren't racing every week. Don't know, random season. But we're here, we're at the final. Tonic got that move done. I think that's because Gov's tyres have said, I'm sorry sir, but I'm done. He's got a half-second penalty as well. That would probably mean Tonic, unless he has a major incident, has now sealed P3. But it is racing and anything can happen. Come higher and close that gap down. Jakey's tyres have left the building before he even starts his final lap. Lowell's had a meeting with the wall somewhere. As you can see by the damage. Ian's coming in off that tyre because he wants decent tyres for the final lap. And maybe do the same. It's good to see Ad still going, like I said. Ad is pushing completely hard. Plus a commentator who left and raced and comes back for the final round. Yeah, plus that, yeah. I did jump in the car once or twice. Next season I'm not even going to say I'll commentate because I just when I watch it I just want to be racing, so it's my own fault. Gov has had a moment. I'm after the race. I'm glad I am for that because Gov's driven phenomenally today. I'm glad we didn't catch his moment on camera. He will let his teammate through. Here we go. So that's Pyad up into P4. Gov unfortunately did everything he could. It's just the tyres, unfortunately. Let's put him into P5 with a half-second penalty with a horse behind on the hards. He's down into P6. So we've got no real close gaps. Kingy's tyres are dead, but Harlock's are no better. I'm gonna say it now. I think Phil was right, and Kingy has sealed the win. I thought maybe it might have been a bit closer towards the end with all the tyre strategies coming into play. No doubt it is close. The tyres would die a lot sooner. Massive credit for you if you're driving around with a dead tyre. That gap is coming down, you know. Will Payan catch Tonic? These drivers have been driving for nearly an hour and a half now. This is where complacency, little mistakes creep in because your body, your mind starts wandering. That's not what's happened with Gov. Gov was at his front left and said, I'm not interested anymore. Same as Jakey's. Jakey said that before the start of this lap. Jakey hasn't had the best of evenings. That both is not the best of cars to drive with with tyre wear on, as I did say, even though it is one of my favourite beautiful cars to drive. He could still make a mistake. You are right, but I do doubt it. As we catch the law, I'm not going to highlight people's misfortunes. So I hate being on this even though there. And why does it say an out lap? If you didn't change tyres, you must have changed tyres now. The gap is down to 6, so I don't know. Fuel maybe? Ah, it should be enough. Saying that though, that has been the story of Yes Car Go. Everybody's underfueled and then I went and reserved and I did it myself. Payan is genuinely on a charge here. Harlock has claimed the fastest lap with an 8:22.3. And stripped that away from Ost. Ost has had a very good race apart from the odd mistake once, where was it, lap 5 I think, lap 5 and lap 6. I've certainly been a driver on form at the minute. That is off. 4 seconds now the gap. Hang on a moment. I think it's a little too late. Last 2 races a member of Yes Cargo has run out. It is going to be too late. There's no way. Harlock can see him as well. Mega drive from Harlock. Kiggy just needs to get to that straight. And then it'll be Bugatti power all the way down the straight. As I think that would be unfortunately get a lap. Don't know if he's doing that because he doesn't want to do another lap. I wouldn't be surprised. That is true, Phil, that is true. Yeah, Ant is pulling over, doing the right thing. So, how close is that gap? This will be Kingy taking the victory of the finale at Nürburgring, Nordschleife, Green Hell, whatever you want to call it, Nibs. For Yes Cargo in the Bertha, no tyres, everything's going. He's got the indicators, the windscreen wipers, the lights, look, there we go. Fitting for turbo. Harlock in a very fitting P2. Well done, mate. Great season. Phenomenal season from Harlock. Also took the fastest lap. Another lap and he would have got Mr. King ears himself. Is there any chance? Nope. No chance for Payan to catch Tonic, but Payan... Oh, has Tonic run out of fuel? No, just enough to get to the end. That's why Tonic was so slow, and Payan valiant effort on that last lap as Gov comes round. Mega drive from Gov as well to take P5 in the SpongeBob themed car as Ost. I think that is Iron Pleb's victory. There is Ost in the Lamborghini, a valiant drive. P6. Will these guys be able to bring it home as Jakey is turning the Bugatti into a rallycross car? We've seen a few of them happening tonight. Well done all. I can see you in chat. Bear with me. Well done, mate. Well done, man. I'm glad you stuck it out, mate. I really am. Oh, Jakey's going on the grass again. Mega drive, Kingy. Congratulations to Kingy on the win. I don't know if Jakey will be able to finish. I think he does. That is Jakey bringing home a P7 in the Bugatti. Oscar. Well done, Gov. Valiant effort there, mate, at claiming a P3 as Oscar is bringing the Porsche home in P8. Harlock's teammate. Mega drive, well done, Oscar. Sticking with that as LOL is coming down the back straight in the Fezzer for Team Valkyrie. Oh, spit a blue flame there. Still a mega drive, no matter what position. P9, he survived the Nürburgring as LOL does the handbrake turn over the line. Ian coming down, he's got his hazards on. Is he in auto drive? Possibly. There we go, that is why. we will just confirm them results then. So that's Kingy in P1, Harlock P2, Tonic P3, Pyan P4, Gov in P5, Ost in P6, Jakey P7, Oscar P8, Lol in P9, Ian in P10, Ant in P11, and Shelty and Echo with the DCs. Which is such a shame. But there we go, guys. That is Team Tour is done for a little while. There will be a little break until the next one. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody that organises it. Shout out to all the drivers this season. Shout out to Phil, who has streamed when I haven't streamed. Shout out to everybody in chat. You've all always been amazing. And until the next season, or until another stream that I do for Race Asylum, I will see you all again soon. Congratulations, guys, and take care. See ya.